Hello and thank you for joining me on the fourth video of the Conceive Naturally series. My name is Bridget Marie. I'm the founder of the New Eve University. Today we are going to be looking at the question, are you ovulating and when? So I've had people come up to me and say, Bridget, I saw my period on the 2nd of April, for instance. When am I going to ovulate? When should I ovulate? Or when am I expected to ovulate? And the simple answer is, I don't know, because every woman is different and sometimes every cycle is different. So you could guess and think, if I have a 28th day cycle, ideally I should ovulate around the 13th or the 14th day of my cycle. And that's a good guess, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you will ovulate at that time. The best way to know if you've ovulated is by charting your cycle, which means you take your temperature first thing in the morning before you do anything else so that you understand what your resting body temperature is. Why do we do this? We do this because the follicle that releases the egg for ovulation starts to produce progesterone as soon as the egg has been ovulated, as long as ovulation has occurred. So progesterone warms up the body. It raises body's temperature. So if you notice that your body temperature, your body resting temperature has risen and remained consistently high for a few days or several days, then chances that you have actually ovulated that cycle. It's not enough for you to test your to use your ovulation test strip or test kits to know if you're ovulating. What's the test kits do? The test kit do what they look out for is the luteinizing hormone. The luteinizing hormone is what triggers ovulation. However, having a high level of luteinizing hormone in your body does not necessarily mean that you've ovulated. It means that there's a chance you're going to ovulate within the next 14 days or maybe even the next 24 hours. Sorry, not 14 days. Within the next 14 hours or next 24 hours, there's a chance that you're going to ovulate because the luteinizing hormone in your system is growing, is increasing, but it might not be high enough to trigger ovulation. So if you use a test kit, test strip or test kit, it's a good idea because it gives you an idea of when to start checking if you've ovulated. However, it does not mean that you've ovulated or that you're going to ovulate. Checking your body temperature is the easiest and the best way to know if you've actually ovulated. Also, using the sticky egg white to see if you've ovulated is also not accurate because what it does is this preparing your body for ovulation. And it's true, it's a fertile discharge. It helps the sperm to remain in the body for a long period of time. We'll talk about that a bit later in the series. However, again, it's preparing you for ovulation, it's preparing you for fertilization. It does not guarantee or doesn't tell you that you've actually ovulated. The best way to know if you've ovulated is to chart your cycle. And I just want to put this out there. There are implications for if you ovulate really early or you ovulate really late in your cycle, and this can affect your fertility. Anyway, if you want to know so much more about how to chart your cycle, how to interpret what you're charting to know what's going on with the cycle, because charting your cycle doesn't necessarily tell you that this is the best time to have sex so that you can get pregnant. Charting your cycle also helps you to understand if there's any underlying problem that you should be addressing. If you want to know more about this, if you know more how to chart your cycle, if you want to know more how to interpret what your cycle is telling you and how to address any problems that it has shown you, please go to the New Eve University, www.theneweveuniversity.org, and you can start a free trial where we can start looking at how you can use the New Eve method to improve your chances of a healthy pregnancy. We'll address all of this on the program. So I hope to see you in the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye bye.